So hey guys, welcome back to the next lecture of our advanced Flutter series. We are continuing with our chapter 1 and going to see custom scroll view in this video. Here is the demonstration. So here we are going to create first vertical columns like this. Then we are going to create horizontal rows like this. And later we are going to look what are slivers, what are delegates, how to use image assets and much more. So let's get started. So this is going to be the sixth lecture of our advanced Flutter series in which we're going to learn about custom scroll view. So first we're going to make our main function, so void main. Then we'll use our runApp function and it automatically imports our Flutter package. And now we'll design our first custom widget, which is going to be my app. And we need to define it too. So first we'll make a class. So class my app extends, and we'll extend it with a stateless widget. Okay, and then we'll call our build context. Then we'll simply return our material app. So return material app. So what this material app will do, this simply provides space in our virtual device. And now we'll customize that space. So we'll use home property. And inside this, I'll make second custom widget, which is custom scroll view screen. Okay, and now we need to define it too. So we'll make another class. So class custom scroll view screen, and we'll extend it with a stateless widget. So stateless widget, and then we'll call our build context, and we can simply just return a scaffold over here. So I'll return a scaffold. Okay, and now let's just save this much of code. So I'll just save this. I'll open my debug console and press F5. Okay, now we'll just wait for some time. Okay, so now our application is created. We got a complete white screen. So we'll just simply customize it. So what we can do, we can come here and we'll just simply remove this and call scaffold over here and give AppBar. Again, we have to type AppBar, and we can give title in a text form. So text, and we can use this widget and simply write custom scroll screen. Okay, and inside this body property I will pass the custom scroll view screen. Okay, now I'll just save this. So we get an app bar where we got our text custom scroll screen and our debug show check banner. And now what we can do, we can call our central title property and set it to true. So our text comes in center. And now to remove this banner, in material app we'll type debug show check banner and we'll set it value to false. Okay, perfect. Now we'll come to this stateless widget, and now I'll just remove this scaffold and pass custom scroll view. This is a predefined function in our material package, and now I have to pass slivers inside this. Slivers are the portion of scrollable area which we can design by our choice. And here we have to use angular bracket, and we have to specify the type of value which we are passing in the bracket. So they all are going to be in a widget form. So we have to type widget. And now what we want, first we want our vertical columns. So I'll write vertical columns. Then we required horizontal row. So horizontal row. And then again we required the vertical columns. So I'll type vertical columns. Okay, so remove this blue lines. We can use const keyword over here. So I'll type const, but this is custom scroll view. So later we have to remove this const. Now coming to our vertical column, we'll use Sliver List, and we have to pass delegate inside it. Delegate is the pattern or design which we have to pass to those containers. So the design will be sliver child builder delegate. Okay, and we have to pass context here and index. The context will be our phone context, and now inside this will simply return a container. So return container, and as I told you, later we have to remove that const keyword because this is custom scroll view, which means we are making our own custom scroll view. So we have to remove this const keyword. Okay, now inside this container we'll use its child property, and we can simply just pass our text study heart. So I'll save this, and this has given me infinite number of study heart. So I have to define the child count over here. So I'll give 5. Okay, now I'll just save this. So we get only 5 text, and now we'll just decorate our container. So we'll use decoration, box decoration, and inside this we'll pass color. So colors dot yellow dot shade 200. You can use any shade, and we just define the height of container 2. So height 150. Okay, and we'll just simply wrap this container into a padding widget. So now I'll just comment out this line, and we'll use border. So border dot all, and I'll just save this. So we'll get border from all the side like this. Okay, and I'll just enhance them too by using border radius and border radius dot circular. Okay, now it is looking perfect. So here our vertical columns are good to go. Now we'll come over this horizontal row. So I'll just create some space. And here we'll use sliver to box adapter. And inside this we'll use its child property and return a container. And here I'll just define the height of that container. Let's say 200. And I'll just use the child property of this container, and I'll use listview.builder over here, and I'll take it to next line, and here I'll call item count. I'll pass 8, and now we'll create those containers. So we have to pass context and index value. The context will be our phone context, and inside this will return a container. So container, and here I'll just provide decoration, box decoration, and I'll give colors red dot shade 200, and I'll just provide width also to this container. So let's say 100, and I'll use red accent over here. Okay, and one more thing, we are making it horizontal, so we have to give scroll direction to axis dot horizontal. So here we got our containers, and now let's say we'll take padding from all the sides. So I'll just wrap it inside padding. Okay, and I'll just save this. Okay, now our horizontal row is appearing properly. Now what we can do here, we can use border over here, then border dot all, and I'll save this, and I'll use border radius dot circular, and give it 8. Okay, I'll just save this, and here our containers are appearing properly. Perfect. Now again what we want vertical columns. So we can just simply come over here and I'll just copy the code from Sliver List to here, and I'll just simply paste it over here, and we have to use comma over here, and here we can change the color, so blue dot shade 200. Okay, I'll just save this, and here we got our blue columns, which is looking perfect. And now finally we can design our perfect UI. So I'll just come over here and I'll pass the color to colors dot orange. Okay, and to this vertical I'll pass colors dot green, and I'll save this. Okay, and for the Ashoka chakra in the middle, we can come to any browser and we can search for Ashoka chakra or Ashoka chakra PNG or JPG image download, and you can simply download the image from there. And you have to come to our advanced Flutter folder and custom scroll view. Then we have to make in folder images, and I have taken two white images along with our Ashoka chakra. And we have to come to the code again and go to our pubspec.yaml, and we have to find assets, and inside this we have to pass the folder name images and then the photo name flag 0.jpg, and I'll just replicate it. So control plus shift plus D and flex 1 and flex 2. Okay, so I have passed all three images and I'll just simply save this. Okay, now we'll simply return to our main.dart, and we have to come to our horizontal row, and I'll just save the item count to 3 because we have 3 images. And here in this container I'll use its child property, and I simply comment out this color and border radius, and here in this child property we'll use image.asset, and here we have to pass first our folder name, then our image name which is flex, and here the indexing start from 0. In Flutter we have to use $sign to use indexing, so we'll use dollar, and now we'll pass index over here, and then we have to pass the image format also. So the images are appearing on our screen, and I'll just comment out this width too, and now our images are appearing properly, and I'll just remove this border too. So I'll just come over here and I'll comment out this property too. Okay, and now our UI is created perfectly. So that's it for this video. There is more to come. Stay connected to this playlist.